It's a loss of common sense. Due to the censor storm, an unprecedented situation has occurred. It has been reported that the regular South Korea-U.S. Joint Military Exercise, UFS, will be reduced to about half of its originally planned scale. Key here is that the schedule and content are being changed per President Trump's instructions even after the exercise started. Reports say that of the South Korea-U.S. exercises planned through the 27th, only the defensive phase against North Korean provocations will run until the 21st. The counterattack phase will not take place. The decision came soon after President Donald Trump told Secretary of War Pete Hegseth on the 16th to greatly reduce South Korea-U.S. joint exercises. The U.S. Department of War also stated that it is working to carry out the orders of the Commander-in-Chief. On the 18th, Xavier Brunson, the commander of U.S. Forces Korea, visited the Ministry of Defense and directly discussed the issue of adjusting the exercises with Minister of Defense An Kubek. Commander Bruns told reporters he visited the Ministry of Defense to discuss exercise adjustments and mentioned President Trump's Truth Social post. UFS consists of a command post exercise using computer simulations and a field maneuver exercise involving actual troops and equipment. The command post exercise is conducted under the assumption of a North Korean attack, with the command of South Korea and the United States responding. However, this time, the counterattack phase in the latter part has been omitted. North Korea has strongly objected to this counterattack phase, accusing South Korea and the US of planning attacks against the North. With this adjustment, one of the key parts of the exercise that North Korea has raised issues about will be removed. Many of the outdoor maneuver exercises are also expected to be significantly reduced. South Korea and the United States planned 14 outdoor maneuver exercises for this year's UFS, 8 fewer than last year. Last year, 22 outdoor maneuver exercises were held, but this year the number was reduced from the start. Additionally, as the US aimed to cut numbers further, the chance grew that combined exercises involving troops and equipment would shrink even more. The South Korean military is reportedly considering holding independent outdoor maneuver exercises, separate from the US. There have also been changes in the training command system. At CP Tango, the wartime command post of the ROK-U.S. Combined Forces Command, it has been reported that some personnel have returned to the Pyeongtaek U.S. military base after instructions were given to reduce the number of U.S. staff. After the guidelines changed again, a plan was discussed to split personnel between CP Tango and Camp Humphreys for the command post exercise. The significance of this decision is great, as not only the scale of the training, but also the actual command and control systems are being adjusted. It's also an important issue whether this measure will end with just a single reduction of the UFS. President Trump previously suspended or reduced South Korea-U.S. joint exercises around summits with North Korea during his first term. Following the 2018 Singapore-North Korea-U.S. summit, both the Ulchi Freedom Guardian and South Korea-U.S. Marine Corps joint exercises were suspended. Then, the Key Resolve and Full Eagle exercises ended and were replaced by new command post and field training exercises. That's why there are concerns this decision might impact future South Korea-U.S. joint exercises too. President Lee Jae-myung stated at the Ulchi cabinet meeting that wartime operational control should be transferred during his term as planned by the government. He stressed that South Korea must strengthen its own defense while maintaining a strong alliance with the U.S. With the U.S. cutting joint exercises and South Korea seeking wartime operational control, how fast South Korea's military can achieve the ability to conduct operations independently will be a key future challenge.